Shit.
Get my I ain't going nowhere talking about food. Paid for.
Now.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, you are. You just told me I failed to give you my information.
When you know how to do your job,
I just gave you my information. You just told me I just failed. No, I'm not going to stop talking now because now you're lying on me and I don't appreciate that.
A chaotic altercation unfolds at a McDonald's involving a special police officer, likely a private security guard, and a civilian. The situation appears to escalate without a clear cause as the officer aggressively confronts the man. The man's girlfriend records everything and repeatedly defends him, urging the officer to back off. Tensions rise sharply, and at one point it seems like the officer tries to reach for his gun, but the girlfriend physically restrains him to prevent escalation. The encounter is heated but mostly verbal, with bystanders criticizing the officer's behavior. The incident ends without clear resolution, highlighting concerns about private security overstepping their authority.
Shit.
Get my I ain't going nowhere talking about food. Paid for. What?
Antagonizing. Like,
What?
back up from him.
Use a
Bad,
use a
that-
cold
that-
blooded. Nah, you back the up. You walking up.
Let the bodies hit the roof. Let the bodies hit the
canvas.
nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Something's got to give. No! Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies
Canvas.
hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
Everybody got your
Hey,
hand. No, you.
Walking all up on him. Look how far he's giving him no space. Like, come on, y'all. Why you gotta be all up on him like that? You ain't get that. Come on, y'all.
What's up, man?
You antagonizing
Take
like
your
you're
badge and put that gun down.
Like you antagonizing. Like what's your
Take that badge and
problem? Are
put
you
that gun
angry?
down. Take that mace
He
off.
really would. He was
Take
going
that off,
down
nigga.
for real. Like he was sitting there
Yeah,
holding on
take
the gun.
that off.
Just come up with an attitude for
You
what?
need a gun. You need a gun.
Hey, get out his face. Nah, watch out, young.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure the woman recording is the man's girlfriend, because I heard her say a few times, babe. You might hear it again. But anyways, props to the girlfriend for recording this interaction.
You wild. Like, why yeah, you being recorded too. Is it taking send us to your company too, police officer?
Use a cold blooded.
This was the special archangel.
Use a.
Shit.
Get my I ain't going nowhere talking about food. Paid for. Wrong shit.
Can I? Hello, can we get our food? 121 and what was the other one?
What?
Antagonizing. Like,
What?
back up from him. Like,
What?
I mean, what is your problem?
What?
He's scared. He's scared as
What? Use a.
He's scared as shit.
Use a.
Bad.
Use a cold blooded.
Use
Use a cold blooded.
If you make that's and I'ma sue your God. I'ma sue antagonizing. Hold it, man. And shit. I wish the fuck you would.
And I Vito spray that right on him.
Man, back up from him. Up. If he spray everybody. I got a real police officer on my time. The fuck shit.
I'ma eat that. I'ma eat that. Fuck you talking about?
You telling him to back up, but you all on him.
I ain't backing up. Get the fuck out my face.
Stop touching him. Stop touching him.
I wish you would. I wish you would.
Back up from him. But you all in his face while he trying to get food. Like that's so unsanitary. The like that shit.
Your gun bash. Oh, that's right on.
He ain't going to. He ain't going to. His
bloody.
Oh, that's not your baby. Shit. Oh, your bitch.
Cold bloody. You's a. And I'm still in this getting my mother food, nigga. Wrong shit. You gotta get my fucking teeth. Let me get my fucking teeth. You come walking up on me like my motherfucking or some bitch. Wrong shit. Hey, fuck my motherfucking up. Yeah, okay, what? Okay, what? Anytime, jump them. Jump!
That man literally jumped, man.
Nah, you back the f up. You walking up on me.
Oh,
Stop. Now, come on, man. Don't pull out your gun. Don't do that. 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 I'm telling you right now. Don't do that, ho. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that because you being recorded and you dead wrong. Don't do that. Don't pull out your gun, y'all. Don't pull out your gun.
Wow, he's trying to reach for his gun, in my opinion. I mean, you can hear it. The girlfriend's trying to hold him down and keeping him from trying to reach his gun. From what it sounds like, what do you guys think about this?
Don't pull out your gun. You ain't gonna pull your gun back? Don't pull out your gun, y'all. You ain't
Go ahead, what you doing, Slim?
You
You ain't going on there, I ain't got one?
Go,
man.
You dead wrong.
A First Amendment auditor, Bay Area Transparency, visited the Redwood City Probation Office to challenge signs banning photography inside a public lobby. He argued the signs violated constitutional rights since the probation area is not an active courtroom space. Staff got defensive, called sheriff deputies, and tensions rose sharply. Officers demanded he stop filming, leave, and even asked for his ID. But he refused, citing California law that only requires ID if you're lawfully arrested. After heavy debate and threats of removal, he de-escalated by going to the sheriff's office downstairs. A lieutenant there confirmed that recording in public lobbies like probation offices is legally allowed. The auditor returned upstairs, requested complaint forms, and pressed probation supervisors to remove the unconstitutional no recording signs. They hesitated but agreed to take it into consideration. The auditor vowed to keep coming back until the signs are removed and First Amendment rights are respected.
People out of it. It looks like I'm getting pictures taken of me here. It's interesting.
You've been asked not to do that. Is there a reason that you continue to film and photograph?
Well, you had just taken a picture of me, so I'm just making sure I get a picture.
Because I've asked you.
I just want to make sure I get the picture of the person who's doing it. Do you work here?
I do.
And
I've asked you not to.
Can I ask your name?
I'm the division secretary for this department.
Okay, division. Sam, what's your name, or you got your position? Stephanie. Okay, cool. So, all right. Apparently, they can take a picture, but I can't. It's interesting.
You're not supposed to be filming. That's what the sign is for.
Well, that's why I was asking why why is it that way?
The probation officer about that. That's not something that I can address with you.
Okay, cool. Have fun. I'll request that picture of yours. Crazy. It's tripping. Just looking around. I didn't hear what she said. I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Can you not take pictures?
That's kind of part of what I'm doing, is just in here taking pictures of the lobby.
For what?
Well, just for my purposes.
Unless you have an appointment, this is a restricted floor. You don't need to be here.
This is restricted?
Yeah, I mean, unless you have an appointment, like people have appointments.
But like if I need to come get some info from you guys, how would I do that?
Then you come up and you ask for it.
Oh, okay. So I could be here then.
If you need something, yeah.
I do.
What do you
But
need?
part of what I'm doing is right now I'm going to take pictures, and then when I need something, I'm going to come up to the window. So Just trying to let them do their job while I do mine. So this is the lady that I was talking to here. We'll see if we can get some of these cards and a way to get public information from the No, she's calling deputies on me. And she clearly said I can get information from this window, so.
Did you get some water? Oh, okay.
So this is a lady who called just called the sheriff on me for some reason.
You want to try it? Okay. Quick. Go ahead.
And this is their secretary guy here. So I'll get a couple more pictures and then I'll get my paperwork. Then we're out of here. Alright, see if I can get some of these cards here. Can I get some of these cards here? Can I get some of these cards right here?
And now nothing to speak to someone specifically, we can give you that information.
But these are public information for the employees here, right?
No, it's not. It's actually, if you have an appointment where you have someone that you need to report to, then we give you the contact information for them. But if you want to talk to a manager or something, we can definitely arrange for that.
Well, I need to get a list of everybody that works here, all your guys' names.
We can get a manager that can maybe help you with that.
Okay, if you guys want to do it that way, either that or I'll take some of these cards. I mean, this should be public information, right?
We can speak to someone else.
So now they won't give me cards, which is weird. So this is interesting. I'm trying to get these cards and they won't let me get the cards. This is just, looks like probation officer's cards. I'm just trying to get the info in case I need to send an email or somebody needs it. But they won't give it to me, so now I gotta wait. I guess they're gonna call a manager. Again, they have this notice here, and this is not legal. This is not a lawful order, a lawful notice, so it doesn't really pertain.
Somebody.
How's it going? All right, Bay fam, let's stop that a little bit right there and let's talk about what's going on here, because there's things going on in this video that you can't see and you can't tell in the video. You have the probation officer lady who is extremely pissed off that I did not obey her command. And it's all based on these signs. This entire video is based on those signs that are up. Now you have law enforcement coming into the picture who they're probably adrenaline's pumping and rushing because they don't know what they're walking into, even though it's just a guy with a camera. I mean, come on, big deal. But my adrenaline's pumping because I don't know what they will do, and they're coming up aggressively, and the tension is so high in that room, you can cut it with a knife. Like, literally, you can't see it in the video, but it is. And then you have the first officer who walks up, and he's like, get out. And you ever notice how law enforcement always seems like they're in a hurry? Do what I say right now or else type situation that they provide, okay? And this is all based on these signs. What we're going to find out in this video is Are those signs even legal? Are they legit? You have officers who are willing to go hands-on. They're willing to hurt me over these signs, over me exercising a constitutionally protected activity, all based on the fact that they say, well, we're in a courthouse. No, we're in a building that has some floors that are dedicated to courts, but this floor right here is dedicated to probation, not to court at all. So what we're going to find out in this video is, are these signs even legit? And if not, why are you guys willing to go hands-on? Why are you guys willing to hurt somebody? Why are you guys willing to violate somebody's rights when you're supposed to ensure that my rights are protected? And why do you not know this? We will see 3 officers and 2 sergeants in this video. You're going to see how they act. Bay Area transparency. Let's get back to it.
Good, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Cool, let's go.
What was that?
You need to leave.
They're going to give me a manager so I can get a list of employees' names that work here.
Okay, you're not going to get that.
They just said they're getting me a manager to talk to.
Okay.
You understand this is public, right?
I understand that the sign says that you're not, and it's actually,
What is it, a law?
yeah,
This is a law?
it is.
Can you
You're
tell
in a
me what
courthouse.
law? No, the courthouse below, I understand I can't
No,
record,
it's
but
the whole building.
this is a probation office, a public lobby. I've asked them if I can come here as a member of the public to get forms. They've said yes. So if this is open to the public, which it is, I can record it. That's the way the law works.
Actually, it does.
I understand below, because there are courthouses, that it can be restricted.
No, it's throughout the whole building that you're not able to record.
So this is not public.
This is not public that you can film in. That's why there's a specific sign that says that you can't. You're not able to film here.
And what law is that, though? Because I know them well. You're talking about court rule, but this is not a court. It's not a court law.
It's a law about recording inside the court.
I know, but this is its whole own floor. This is its whole own office. There's not a courthouse on this floor. It doesn't pertain to this floor.
Do you have an appointment here on the
I'm trying to get a list of employees' names.
Yeah,
They've
I
already
understand
said, as a public member, I can come ask questions,
Yes,
right?
and I understand
That means this is open to the public,
Correct.
and that means I can be here.
You're
So
not answering my question.
my
Do you
business
have any
is,
business-
part of my business is getting employees' names, a list of employees' names, finding out how to file a complaint against probation officers, finding out how to get their salaries. And of course, I need their names to get their salaries on Transparent California. So yeah, I have business here. On top of that, to take pictures, which I'm allowed to
Put
do.
your mask on, please.
My mask is on.
No, you gotta cover your nose.
My mask is on.
It is not. It's not covering your nose.
Oh my God. I just can't, we can't hear it.
Tree Tama, 997.
Tree Tama? Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you're not going to get
So-
you're not going to get a list of their names. The supervisor just said that.
That's public information.
It is
They
not.
have to afford me that
You
information.
can get it online if it's online, all public, but they're not giving you a list.
What if somebody doesn't have access to online?
You can go to any public library and it's going to be open.
What if somebody can't do that? I'm here now. I need to get
They're
a
not
list
gonna
of
give it to you.
names.
They're
I
not
also
gonna-
need to get a
they're not gonna
complaint.
give it to you,
I
right?
need to get the complaint process.
So the complaint process is online.
And I don't have that online. I'm sure that they have a form,
They do not
a
have a
citizen's
form.
complaint form. How do you know?
Because I'm well aware what probation has and it doesn't have.
I can guarantee you can't just know that information off the top of your head.
Well, actually, it's
So-
very obvious. It's not. You can't go to the sheriff's office and ask for every deputy sheriff's name.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
You absolutely can.
Why don't we go? In
I
the
can
elevator?
go. I
Let's
can
go
go
let's
into
to our
the. I'm actually headed to the sheriff's office right after I go here.
Let's
So-
go and let's go do it right now.
Well, once I'm done with these people,
They're
then I'm
done
going to
with
go.
you. The supervisor just said that she's not speaking to you.
Well, I mean, they can't do that.
Yeah, they
so
can't,
if
actually.
that's the case, I want to expose that. So
They can't.
That's
They-
partly what I'm here doing, so I can expose the fact that they're refusing to speak to me.
Can I get your driver's license, please?
So why would I need to give you my
Because I'm
driver's
asking you
license?
to get your, if you give me your
But for
driver's
what?
license.
Hold on, listen.
I don't
Just
understand
who I'm
why.
talking to.
Well, I mean,
Hold on.
okay, hold on.
This is a very unusual request. People don't usually come in here asking for every single employee's name. It's made people a little bit nervous, and I'm sure you can understand that.
Okay.
Okay? So what I would recommend, if you want that information, I would recommend that you put that in writing and allow them to respond to your written request.
Okay.
Because
well,
coming in person,
give me a
makes
piece of
people
paper and
nervous.
this is a public lobby. It's open to the public. We can come here in person.
Yes, you can.
I can also record my interactions with any employee here, including you guys. Again, the California court rule, which says that a judge can limit photography, recording, so on and so forth, only goes for the courthouse. This is a different public lobby on a different floor, and I will go to court over it. I can guarantee it. I've asked my lawyer before I came.
Okay. Listen,
So
and I'm not.
it's that easy. You need to de-escalate. You're not very good at de-escalating. You got to calm the interaction down right away. You walked up and was like, "Let's go, let's do this." You got to understand. I don't have to listen to you unless I'm being detained.
Actually, then give your driver's license, please.
You can request that. Am I being
asking for my
detained?
Yes, actually. You
What
are.
am I being detained for?
Because you're illegally filming inside the courthouse. May I see
And
your driver's license?
what penal code or law is that?
I don't have to give you that information.
Well, I know
I'd
it's
like
not
to see-
one because I'm not in the courthouse. I'm in the probation
I'm
lobby.
asking you to see your driver's license.
I'm in the probation lobby.
I'm asking you to see your driver's license.
And what law is it that I even have to identify to you?
What law?
Yeah, because there's only two in California.
'Cause you're being detained
One's a
right
vehicle
now.
code, which doesn't pertain, and the other is what?
You're causing a disturbance, which is.
How am I causing a disturbance?
Because I'm asking you
I'm
to
very
leave,
calm.
and you're not leaving right now.
Sir, this is a public lobby. This is a
It doesn't
public
matter.
space. I don't have to. I wouldn't have to leave if we're in
I'm
public.
asking for your driver's license.
So if you'd like, can I get a paper and a pen so I can write down my request? I'll give them my email address. They can send me over the information if that's how we have to do it. That's fine with me. I just need the information.
Hold that thought. Let me go ask. Okay?
No, I just
Think
need the
that.
information. I mean,
Do you guys have a
pretty
email
simple.
address that I can give him that he can submit a written request?
There we go, Sergeant. Somebody needs to take control of this guy.
You have a blank piece of paper.
So this is Platt, S. Platt. He's already gave us his badge number.
Here, do me a favor.
Tyrant.
Here, let me come over here with you to the desk. Go ahead, put down your request. I'll give you you can use my pen. Just go ahead and put down your request and your email address. Let me see if I can get a business card from one of them over there. So that
Well, that's another thing is I tried to get some of all those business cards and they said no because I'm recording. That's another thing they can't deny. That's public information.
Whose business card would you like?
All of them. Every single one. As well as yours, and yours, please.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't actually have a business card on me, but I'd be more than happy to give you my email address.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't have a business card, do you have a business card?
Nope.
You don't have a business card on you? None of you guys carry business cards?
No.
No?
We work in the court.
It's interesting. So, I'll write that down in a second.
And then on the website,
Again, you can't demand somebody's ID.
Actually, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
The only law in California that says somebody has to identify if they've been lawfully arrested, sir. That's the only law.
You're
A
actually being detained, and
detainment-
we're not allowed, and we're allowing you to kind of go with this. But yes,
A detainment doesn't constitute an arrest. The penal code says lawfully arrested.
Once you're detained, I can request an ID.
You can request, and I can deny
And you
it.
can get, and you will give it to me.
I won't give it to you.
Well,
I guarantee you I'm not giving it to you. What was that?
And then we get it off your fingerprints.
Well, and you guys can illegally arrest me if you want. That's up to you. I mean, my lawyers here will have a heyday with this.
Photographing
So.
and video recording?
I did.
Okay, so the big issue is that you're video recording. There's
Right.
a standing court order inside this building. There's no recording anywhere. You're
For-
still doing it.
For the court area, sir. And right now I'm doing it for my safety,
Yeah,
right?
it includes the
It can
waiting areas and staging areas.
I know, but it can't include this probation because this has
It does.
nothing to do with court.
It does.
I can guarantee this.
When
I
you
can
leave the
guarantee
building,
it won't
we're gonna
work.
get you what you need when you leave the building. Take a look at the A-frame out in front. It's clearly written and displayed.
I know.
Okay?
See, that's what I tried to explain to him. Actually, he's being very cordial.
Argumentative, but you're definitely not listening to us when we're trying to explain things to you.
Well, no, actually,
one
he's
thing-
being pretty cordial. Are all you guys' body cams on as well?
Absolutely.
Cool.
One thing to remember is this building is actually owned by the state of California. It's owned by the courts.
Which is public.
We're not gonna have this discussion. We're telling you one thing. If you disagree, that's fine. But here we go. Let me just resolve this problem for you. This is their information.
Okay.
It has their website on there.
Perfect.
This is a complaint form for them. There you go.
Okay.
You can fill out that complaint form.
I'm gonna give it to you,
I
right?
need to get the complaint process.
So the complaint process is fine.
And I don't have that online. I'm sure that they have a form,
They do not
a
have a
citizen's complaint form. How do you know?
Because I'm well aware of what probation has and how it doesn't have.
You can turn back into them.
Perfect.
If you like. And if you don't have anything other business, then we're good.
Yeah, well, I'm going to fill this out right here, and then then I'll be out of here.
So, sir, you have to stop recording. If you're going to be in this building, you have to stop recording.
Again, I strongly suggest you guys, because I'm going to the sheriff's office right after this. I strongly suggest, I understand, try to understand what I'm saying. Try to understand what I'm saying.
Let me read you this court order, okay?
Let's de-escalate. Hold on, let's de-escalate this. Try to understand what I'm saying.
So
I'm not escalating. You guys aren't letting me speak.
Listen and let him explain.
No, I'm trying to speak to you. I understand the California court rule says that in the courthouse, the lobby areas for the court areas, that the judge, presiding judge, whoever it is, could restrict this, right?
This whole building, sir.
But you guys can't include this public lobby. It won't work like that. It won't work like that. I've already spoke to my lawyer about this before I came. So
let me just read it to you, okay? It says here, over here, it's strictly prohibited recording in the courthouse facilities, including but not limited to stairwells, elevators, waiting areas, hallways, entrances, security screening stations, service areas, through windows, through doors. All right, and with respect to any other accessible areas of courthouse facilities.
Courthouse facility. This is all courthouse. Courthouse. This is probation. It's different.
Sir, this is the courthouse. This building is the courthouse.
I understand the building has the courthouse in it. This is probation.
This paragraph saying included but not limited to stairwells, elevators, waiting rooms. What is this right here?
For courthouse facilities.
Where are we staying right now?
But for courthouse facilities. Where's the sheriff's office is in this building, right?
Okay.
So are you telling me that I can't also go and record at the sheriff's office?
Cannot. It's in this building.
Are you guys? Of course we can record. The Supreme Court's ruled on this. I have to be able to record my interaction with law enforcement.
If we were a standalone building, of course you could. No one's saying that. But you're in the
who's your boss? Can we get your boss over here?
Right now,
I haven't requested a supervisor, so now I'd like to request your supervisor.
Right now, I'm the boss. I am the supervisor.
Well, I think you're a little ill-informed here. Okay. Like I said, this is not the courthouse.
So we're just asking you. You can stay here and fill this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill it out.
You have to stop recording. If you don't stop recording, you have to leave. Go outside the building, and you can do whatever you want.
Well, once I leave this lobby, I can't record.
Of course.
Because this pertains.
Of course.
So right now, you guys are all surrounding me. For my safety, I'm trying to make sure I have this on camera.
You can stand outside of this building and record all you want.
Oh, I know that.
Okay. So if you don't stop recording, you're in violation of this, and then now we got to take it to the next step. Now we don't want to do that. We've appeased you. You've asked for certain things. We've given those to you. Why do you want to keep pushing the issue?
Well, I want to fill these out.
You're looking for a conflict?
I'm not looking for a conflict at all.
So what's the issue then?
Because I understand that this whole floor is dedicated just to here. This is a public lobby for probation. This has nothing to do with court.
It's in the courthouse, sir.
But it's not in the courthouse.
It says fifth floor Hall of Justice. Report that.
I know. So that's the name of the building. I've already recorded it. But is there any court services here on this floor?
Line 2.
Work program. Okay. Where is it?
Can't read. Line 2.
Court ordered work program is not a court service, sir. That's not a courthouse. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm not going to sit here and do this with you guys. This was somebody's pen. I'll fill this out later. But I'll tell you right now, you guys are wrong. And so what I'm going to do is, what floor is the sheriff's office on?
It's on the 3rd floor.
So I'm going to go to the sheriff's office, and I'm going to record in there as well. So if you guys want to follow me in there, go ahead. I am.
Okay, let's go.
I am, Platt. It's going to happen.
All right.
So, and I'll talk to your guys' chief or deputy sheriff and make sure that you guys understand that you guys are wrong, because the Supreme Court's ruled on this. I have to be able to.
You're not a lawyer, and I'm not a lawyer, so I can't. I don't want to stand here.
How do you know what I am?
Technicalities of
this is a San Mateo County Sheriff.
All I'm asking you to do is be on your way. Go do what you got to go do. If you want to stay here and fill that form out, you're more than welcome to. You just can't report. It's that simple.
San Mateo County Sheriffs don't understand the way the law works.
35 times.
Okay, I'm making sure I have documentation.
Okay.
This is
about 20 minutes. What? I mean,
I'd be done. I'd be gone if you guys weren't accosting me. I'd be out of here. I would have got the papers from these guys and I would have left.
Yeah, you're making nothing out of...
I feel like you guys are. You know? This guy was demanding my ID and all kind of stuff.
Okay.
Like, so
well, I'm not doing that.
I know, but he was. I mean, you guys need to understand that he can't demand the ID either.
Not to take any action and let you go. Maybe you take advantage of that. Okay?
I mean, it'd be a huge lawsuit if you guys did. So like I said, I know what I'm saying is correct. Either way, I'm going to head to the sheriff's office. I'll talk to your guys' supervisors, and we'll go from there.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay?
Now this is, one second, let me make sure I got the right stuff here. And how do I get the names of all the employees?
Of all the employees of who?
For the probation department, all the probation
Go to the
officers.
website.
But what if I don't have access to internet?
Public library.
Public library.
But still, what if I can't go there? What if I can't make it there?
Sir, what are you came into this building looking for some kind of conflict?
No, this is called, do you know what a First Amendment audit is? That's what this is. This is a First Amendment audit.
If you don't have access to internet,
Have you guys ever heard of that?
Your iPhone 13 has access to the internet.
This is not a 13. I wish I had the 13. It'd be a better camera. It's an 11. Anyways, this is a First Amendment audit. You guys are failing miserably.
You can also mail in a request to the probation department. And
but if somebody's here, I mean, why wouldn't they just give me the info right here? It's public information. We're supposed to be able to have it. How am I acting? I'm very calm. I'm cordial. I am being polite.
Challenging us when we're trying to explain. There's a sign clearly posted right here.
Sir, how is this being belligerent? I'm very calm. I've asked you guys to de-escalate. I'm speaking very respectfully. Just because I'm not listening to something that I know I have the right to do doesn't mean that I'm being belligerent and uncooperative and all that stuff. So,
you know, I've tried to explain everything to you. We're giving you multiple opportunities.
I know, but you guys need to understand that we can record.
It's just that you just can't record in this particular area. That's all we're trying to say.
We can though. That's the one. I think that's where we're having the indifferences, right? And that's why I'm going to head to the sheriff's office and do the same thing. I'm going to do a First Amendment audit at the sheriff's office. I'm going to go in there and record. I'm going to talk to your guys' boss. And then once they confirm that this is not part of the court system here, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to record again. All right?
Absolutely.
So,
it's on the third floor.
It's on the third floor? Okay. And it's straight and down in these elevators?
Right down these elevators. And
so you guys need to understand, and then we just need him to understand that he can't demand ID. He thinks that he can forcefully demand ID. The only law in California that says I have to ID, I know the law. If I'm lawfully arrested. That's it. I'm not incorrect.
It's all the differing of opinions, but we're still giving you the opportunity to go.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to go to the sheriff's office and
you've said that like
third
10
floor.
times go. You're more than welcome to go. We're not stopping you. Go ahead.
I'm going.
Okay.
I don't have to run because you say run,
like
right?
You keep saying it like you've said it like 10 times. We all understand you're going to the sheriff's office.
I just want you guys to do your job right.
Okay.
I'd rather highlight you guys on video than make you guys look. I mean, I can't make you look bad. Only you can make you look bad. So that's where I'm disappointed. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys have failed us at this point with this First Amendment audit.
So all you're doing is just standing here trying to create some kind of...
I'm just speaking with you, sir. This is not a conflict. This is a conversation. Why wouldn't you understand my point of view and say, you know what, this dude's a member of the public. I understand his point of view. This is a public lobby. He should be able to record. Maybe let me just ask a higher up the question. What would that hurt anybody? Would that hurt anybody?
Go ahead.
Instead, you gotta act like a what's roid rage like this guy. Like, geez, calm down, bro. These guys are crazy. I'll be back. You guys might as well stay here. All right, let's go ahead and get in the elevator. Once I'm in, I'll shut it off because I'll be safe. Ooh, don't drop it. All right, this is the sheriff's office. I'm now in the sheriff's office lobby. All right, it's still in the same building, which is a courthouse building, but this is the sheriff's office. This is a separate lobby. Can I record out here? No. Can I record in here? Yes. So this is, we're going to ask to speak to a supervisor for the sheriff's patrol off to the side of the office. How's it going? Is there a lieutenant or something here? Higher than a sergeant?
I'm a lieutenant.
Are you a lieutenant?
I am.
So I just had an interaction. First off, this is a public lobby, right? I'm allowed to record in here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just had an interaction with about 5 of your officers upstairs in the probation department.
They were sheriff's deputies or probation officers?
Sheriff's deputies.
Okay.
So they called about 5 of you guys. There was Sergeant, oh shit, man, I forgot their names. I remember one was Platt, and he wasn't a sergeant. Anyways, I let them know that I was going to come down here, hopefully speak to somebody higher up. I was trying to get them to de-escalate the situation, speaking to them just like I'm doing to you now, right? Pretty cordial, calm, respectful. I was up there conducting a First Amendment audit. That, too, is a public lobby. I understand that we're in a courthouse, and on floors that there are courtrooms and court services that the California court rule of court law, the judge can restrict photographs, filming, things like that, right, in those areas. But just like this, like a sheriff's office, I'm allowed to record in here. They were even telling me I couldn't come down here and record, which I know not to be true, because I have to be able to record my interactions with you guys. You understand what I'm saying? And I understand you know that because you agreed with me on it. So,
I didn't say I agreed on it, but I'm listening.
But you said you can record in here, right? You just said that a second ago.
I said, you asked me if this is a public lobby. It's a public lobby. So I do know there are some limitations in the building, as far as you mentioned, with courts.
For the courthouse lobbies and all that stuff, yeah.
Yes. And in certain areas, like office space areas, there are some limitations as well, because there could be sensitive information that is said or on display in certain areas. And we do have a small window in here, which there shouldn't be anything sensitive on display, but you never know. So ultimately, how can I help you? Your question.
Well, I need to go back and finish my business in that office, and I just didn't want to be arrested. I've actually let me tell you like this. You can see here, I've spoken with my lawyers already, right? I know for a fact that I can record in this building legally from my lawyers. I'm 100% sure. Okay. In order to avoid the arrest, because I'd rather de-escalate the situation and not have to do the lawsuit and do all that. I'm just not into that, right? Mm-hmm. I'd rather, I was really hoping to highlight you guys, man. I was really hoping they would come in and say, hey, this is public.
I'm sorry, what was your name, man?
I don't typically give it.
That's fine. My name is Lieutenant Jake Trickett. My badge number is L118.
Thank you.
I just want to have an idea of what I can refer to you as, so I'll say sir.
Yeah, sir's good. Yeah, and I'll call you the same.
So I appreciate that. Now, as far as probation, that's not my department. I don't know. I don't know what the standing and rule is there. Like I said, as in here, this is a public lobby. I have no problem with you recording right in here. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, I'm not familiar with the complete court order as it refers to the whole entire building, because this is a state building, and that we lease,
which is public,
which we lease, and there's in some restricted areas. But ultimately, what I can do, if you'd like, is I have no problem calling. It most likely sounds like you were dealing with our transportation court security staff,
probably,
and figure out what was going on also on that end, because you sure you can appreciate this. Part of our role is to identify all perspectives and exactly what happened.
Understood.
So I can most importantly assist you in what you're trying to do today. You had a meeting with probation, or were you just doing a First Amendment audit?
First Amendment audit.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. And right now I'm trying to take you guys from the fail level up to the, okay, they changed their wrongdoings level, right? Like I'd rather highlight you guys, man. I'm not anti-police. I'm actually pro-police. I understand there's a huge need for law enforcement.
Brother, I appreciate
But
that.
I just want good policing. And you guys had one guy, which was Platt, who was demanding my ID. I mean, these guys were getting ready to pounce on me, and we'll see in the video. And I was trying to de-escalate, like, hey, I can be in here. This is a public lobby. I understand for the courthouse areas, but there's no court anything on this floor, on the 5th floor.
Did you provide them your identity?
Negative, never did. He was getting ready to arrest me, though. They were this close, and they basically forced me out of there. And said, leave, quit recording. We're giving you a pass, but we're not going to keep doing it. And I said, okay, I'll come talk to your guys' supervisor. I'm going to record in your lobby as well. And they were saying, no, you can't do that. And I said, well, I'm going to do it. And then when we figure out that I can be up there and I can do this, I'm going to go back up there to finish what I need to do, because I need to fill this out. And they're saying I can stay, but I can't record because probation has a sign up that says no recording. But we know that's not a law. right? The only law.
I can't speak on that. So that's what. So this
Well, that would be your job to do, though, and really to get the information before you guys. Because let me put it like this: either way, I'm gonna.
Sorry, I'm giving you a courtesy to let you talk
I just got one thing to say.
Go ahead, finish up, please.
Either way, I'm going back up there. I'm gonna record. So you guys are either gonna unlawfully arrest me or do it the right way. And I'm literally, you can say I'm begging you guys to do it the right way. That's the last thing I had to say.
And I appreciate that. Like I said, me not being present for that interaction, that event, not being familiar ultimately with what restrictions may or may not exist up there, I can't speak on that. So I can't give you any direction, and I don't want to give you direction in the wrong way on that. And I appreciate you. We're on the same page. We all want good, solid policing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I have no problem with, again, the First Amendment and the First Amendment audit like you are conducting, or that's your thing. That's great. Like I said, all I'm asking is give me a few minutes to figure out exactly what's going on, so maybe I can give you a little bit more information and background to help avoid you any headache or any further issue, if that makes sense.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, do your thing, man. Just understand the one thing that I tried to stress to those other officers is the California court rule. Though we are in a huge courthouse building that has multiple floors, for this lobby as well and that lobby, we can record because it has nothing to do with court. This has nothing to do with court, right? And that's what my lawyers have told me as well. So they're like, if they arrest you, they're going to be messed up, you know. So I just don't want it, dude. Make it easy. Let's make it easy.
Like I said, I appreciate your input and I appreciate your information. Right here, like I said, you are in a lobby. There is no court happening right here.
Right.
I'm fine with you doing your
But
thing.
once I walk out there, the court rule applies. And I get that, and I respect that.
So what I'm asking is, give me a few minutes. Let me see if I can get you a little bit further direction, and maybe even give you somewhere that you can reference to have further on that. Because again, I don't deal normally with the court's security transportation side of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here more for investigations.
Gotcha.
It's a little bit different perspective and focus. So we can appreciate that.
I understand.
I can't answer all your questions, and contrary to belief, everyone thinks that we know everything about it to law. But right now I have a different focus. So let me get a little bit more information for you to help again guide you in your.
I can do that, man. I appreciate that. That'll work. All right, guys, you heard that. So that's a cop. I could tell he was getting a little irritated because I kept talking, but he still was professional. He did his job, and I can respect that. And that's what we want. We want officers to do the right thing, man. Do the right thing. There's no issue with recording in a public space. Now,
Sure. So, yeah, you're good to go back up to probation. They're expecting you to go up there. Like I said, the order's pretty clear when you're in the corridors and obvious court areas, and just keep that in mind.
That's what I was saying. Awesome. So that's thank you. I appreciate you. What was your name again?
My name is Lieutenant Jacob Trickett. My badge number is 118 or L118, and I'm with the San Mateo County Sheriff's
L118. Cool. Give him a shout out, guys, man. That's how you do your job. I appreciate you, man. I was real close to getting arrested.
Well, you have a nice day, all right?
Cool. Hey, you too. Thank you. I know you guys don't like it sometimes. I know we can be irritating, but thank you for dealing with it the way you did.
Thanks,
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. We're gonna give this guy a chance and then get my other information I need. We got going in. So let's get some information now. We'll get this. What was that?
I don't feel comfortable with you recording while I'm at work. Would you mind moving?
No, I'm allowed to do this. I need to get some information from you guys.
Yeah.
So, can I get some service? Right. We need the email address to this chief probation officer here. Giving them a minute. I have asked for service. Let's see if they're just going to ignore me or... Couldn't give me anywhere to send it. Can I get some service or? I need this. I need an email address to send this citizen's complaint to. It literally kept me here 4 or 5 minutes just to ignore me. Well, it should be to Michael Leone. Michael or Michelle Leone, one of them. You guys learn a lesson today? Okay. Hopefully they learned something. This is ridiculous. See, that's the problem when you get probation officers and parole officers. They're too used to being in charge of people, too used to being the boss, think they can tell anybody that comes in here what to do and how to do it. Can abuse their little fake authority that they don't have. And I'd like to get one of these cards right here as well. Public information.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Just need to get that person's email address or somebody's to send the citizen's complaint form to you guys.
You could send it to this address to my direction.
Oh, there's no email address. I need an email address. I'm not mailing it in.
Well, we receive them by mail, so.
You guys receive them by mail. Okay. Or I'll just come back and bring it in another day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can do that. All right. You guys don't, and I need one of all these cards as well.
Well, you could put that in your request. Right now, I'm not going to give that.
Well, this is public info, right?
No, these are given directly to clients.
So what if somebody from the public needs to contact one of these probation officers?
Contact that number, the general number that we've given you on that card.
So you guys just hide the information?
It's not hiding it, sir. You have the number to our office.
And how do I request public records from you guys?
You have it in the form that we gave
I don't. I have a citizen's complaint form. It's totally different.
Then you can put it on your own letterhead or a letter and just address it to us.
So you guys don't have a form, like an actual Freedom of Information Act request form?
A request form, no.
Okay.
But we're happy to receive it just by email. I mean, by letter.
Well, you're not giving me an email. That's the problem.
Right. So you can just send it in to the address or drop it off.
Okay. And this is the chief probation. Who is this? Is this you?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And you're the chief probation officer?
No, I'm not. I'm the deputy chief probation officer.
Deputy chief probation officer. Okay. So I'm sure I can find an email online to post up. Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Did you guys learn something today that we can do this? That this is okay? I hope this won't happen again, right? Next time we come in here and we record and I got 10 people with me and we're all recording, it's not going to happen again. I'm just hoping that we can do it the right way next time.
Sounds good, sir.
So yes, you guys do understand this now? Just a question. Doesn't have to be hostile or anything like that. No, and that's why I'm asking. Do you guys understand that like basically the signs you guys have up are not law, and they were treating them like they're law. The police were this close to arresting me, and I almost let them just because I knew that I could do this. So, are you guys can we take those signs down? Because people are allowed to record in here. So, is that something you guys will be doing since you're the deputy chief, probation officer? These are just issues that people are going to address with you. So I'm trying to get them out there right now. They're going to want me to ask the question. So
well, thank you for the information.
But what I'm asking, are we going to be able to take those signs down, or what do we have to do to be able to take those signs down? Now that we understand that people can come in here and record, because this is a general public place, right? This is a public lobby. So what can we do to get those taken down? Like, how can we help that situation? Is there anything you need from us?
Under consideration. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. I appreciate it. Anything else I can help you with?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just asking, are we going to be able to take them down? Do you guys need a request from us? Any way I can help the process? Like, how can we help out to get these taken down so that it's the right way in here and that this is a public lobby?
Well, I don't need that help, but I appreciate you bringing it to our attention.
So will you guys take them down then?
Anything else I can help with?
Yeah, I'm literally asking if you'll take them down. There's no need to, I mean, why can't you just answer a question? You could say, no, you didn't. You said, thank you.
I said I will take that under consideration. I appreciate you bring it to our attention.
I know, but that's not whether you guys are going to take them down. Do you need to talk? Can I speak to your boss? How about that? I'll ask for your supervisor.
Yeah.
If I can speak to him or her, whoever that is, and then maybe I can ask that person. I just want to.
In writing. They're not on site here.
So we're not going to be able to get an answer about that. No, because these are wrong. Like, that's not okay. You understand it's a violation of everybody's First Amendment right? Telling them they can't record and literally having the cops.
It's a sign up, but you're recording now.
I know, because I'm allowed to, but why would you have the sign up if we're totally allowed to? You guys literally had the cops come in here and surround me like they were going to arrest me. And it's just a bad look on you guys. So what I'm trying to solve here is if we can get these signs taken down. That's what I'm trying to work on with you guys, right?
Thank you.
Because I'm here because I've gotten a lot of complaints about you guys from some of the probation officers here, or from the probationers here, and so that's why we're here. So we're not going to stop coming back. I'll come back every day, and I'll bring people with me as well until we can see some change here. And as well, when I publish this, you guys are going to get thousands, probably tens of thousands of phone calls, complaints, emails, all kinds of stuff. I'd rather avoid that big process if we can just say, hey, yes, we are going to look into taking these signs down. You're right. They should not be.
We are going to look.
Okay, that's all I need. I mean, that's all I need. Like, it doesn't have to be this thing where you don't want to answer questions. Just work with us. Like, we'd rather you guys just work with us. We're just members of the public who just want things the right way. That's it. Okay? All right, so they're going to work on taking these signs down and understand that people can come in here and record. Okay? So we come back, it's cool. We can record in here, right? Clear about it? Yes? He's not saying yes, but we'll go ahead and test it then, I guess. We'll just come back in a week. All right. Thank you. I'll just be standing around recording, see how you guys deal with the guys on coming up to the windows.
How you doing? Okay. How you doing, brother?
So that's the Deputy Chief Probation Officer. All right, how about you?
Yeah, I'll be doing the same thing, brother.
Do you?
Yeah, get him. Look, I'll be Buckley versus Rostad.
Yo, they damn near arrested me right now a little while ago. But I went down to the sheriff's office and they called them and told them, hey, you guys got to let them record. There's nothing you can do.
John King do here. They got a process. They don't even answer citizens' complaint. If you file a citizen's complaint, they will not give it a log number. They refuse to abide by California Penal Code 832.5 Citizens Complaint Procedure. I got them now. I got one of these people named Avon Lotus who falsified my birthday to have me arrested.
Oh, really?
5 months. Had a heart attack, the whole shebang bang.
Damn.
$300,000 lawsuit against them. I'm attacking these people like the Romans did, you know, moving forward.
Good for you. Good for you.
During a traffic stop, the driver refused to physically hand over his ID and insurance, choosing instead to display it because he had bad experiences with officers losing his documents before. One deputy got frustrated, reached through the window, and illegally opened the car door, violating the driver's Fourth Amendment rights. The driver stayed calm but firm, recording everything and repeatedly asking for badge numbers. He also caught mistakes on the ticket, like mislabeling his insurance status and race. Forced under threat of arrest, he signed the ticket under duress. Later, he pushed hard to file a formal complaint, even though officers tried to send him elsewhere. In the end, they had no choice but to accept it after lots of back and forth.
Sit down. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Deputy Morales.
All right. And your badge number? Your badge number?
Hey, sir. MPP and Prairie facing north, non-emergent.
Your badge number?
601880.
All right. Clearly putting my stuff on display for him. He just don't want to take it.
Man. I can't even see it.
You can write it down, sir.
I'm not going to write it down.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Nope, just when you're insufficient, please.
I got it on display for you.
Can you go ahead and give it to me, please?
No. I've had problems with too many police officers, so I only put it on display now. I don't hand it over anymore.
What is your name?
It's on here.
I don't know.
It's on here.
What's your name?
James Nelson.
James what?
Nelson.
What's your date of birth, Mr. What address do you have on file, Mr. Nelson? Mr. Nelson, what address do you have on file?
I don't answer any other questions like that.
Why are you making this complicated, dude?
I'm not. I'm just going by the law.
How am I supposed to know who you are if you can't even
I just gave you my name. That's how you know who I am.
You have no form of ID.
I just gave you my name. And I'm on the insurance. That's how you can verify it. I gave you my name. I'm on the insurance. There it is.
I don't know that, man.
Well, I'm telling you that.
What's your address, dude?
Sir, whatever you find on there when you run my name.
It's very simple, okay?
It is very simple. So whatever you find when you run my name, sir, is the address you're going to get. That is how it's going to go. That is how it's going to go, sir.
This is what's going to happen.
That's how it's going to go, sir.
Simple traffic stop.
It is very simple. Very, very simple.
You have no form.
I have not failed anything. I've given you my name.
Let me talk.
I've given you my name, sir. Because you're lying now.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, you are. You just told me I failed to give you my information.
When you know how to do your job,
I just gave you my information. You just told me I just failed. No, I'm not going to stop talking now because now you're lying on me, and I don't appreciate that. Yeah, you just told me I just failed, and I just gave it to you.
You don't have. I don't even.
I just gave it to you. I gave you my name and my date of birth. You want the driver's license number? I know how this goes.
138.
Period. It's the end of it. Now, do you want to write down the rest of this information?
I'm going to go ahead and take it from you.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
so, well, I'm going to put it on display for you right here if you want to write it down.
The keys from your car real quick.
I could do that. That's fine. I ain't got no problem with doing that.
Right there. Put it on the dash.
No, they're out the ignition. They don't have to be on the dash. They just have to be out the ignition. That's all. Can you tell him non-emergency? Why he come with his lights flaring?
Because he has the right to.
That's right. I guess
go ahead and roll down that window too, please.
Nah, I'm speaking to you right here.
Okay. Hey, dude, just stand by with this guy. He's failing to provide any proof of insurance or anything.
I have all my proof of insurance right here.
He's failing to give it to me too.
I have it right here. I have all my proof of insurance right here. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Deputy Connell, 2787.
Appreciate it. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Weaver 647099.
Ah, yo punk ass.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, bitch ass Weaver.
Yeah.
Got you again.
Sure did.
Bitch ass Weaver. Y'all remember this dude? He's back at it again. I'm gonna be able to speak to you a little bit. That's all right with you.
No, okay.
Nothing. Your partner, he's lying over there. He's saying I never provided him with the registration and insurance is right here. I just didn't want to hand it to him. I've had issues with officers. They don't give stuff back. and then I have to travel down to the police department to get it. So I no longer hand it to people, but I definitely let you take down the information and run it however you need to. He just didn't want to do that. He was being lazy. I gave him my name, my birthday, driver's license, ID number. That's all he wanted to write down. He don't want to write down any of this. So whenever he's ready to write it down, he's more than welcome. I'm not keeping it from him. Weaver, how you been, man?
I've been good. How about yourself?
I've been great.
Did you get your Mercedes back?
What Mercedes?
The black car I towed?
What Mercedes?
Was it a Mercedes?
Was it?
I don't know.
You told it. You supposed to remember. You supposed to be good at your job.
That's why it's filed in a report.
You supposed to be good at your job. You tell me what you got.
I don't know. I deal with a lot of people.
Too bad,
Yeah. Did you get that car back or no?
I did.
Okay, it's good. I'm happy you did.
It's in the shop.
It's good.
Getting some work touched up on it, and I got another one too.
All right. What's your last name again?
I gave it to you. Wrote it on your hand.
Okay. What's your date of birth again?
I gave it all to you, sir.
Okay. Well, I can't find you. That's the issue.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
Well, I gave it to you.
What's your
already.
driver's license number? One more time.
I gave it to you. What do you have? And I'll tell you if you got it correct.
I'm not going to tell you what I have. You can't even tell me yourself.
I gave it to you twice, sir. I got
Give
it
to me
all
one
on
more
tape.
time, then.
I gave it all to you on tape, sir.
Give it to me one more time.
For what?
Do me a favor. Remove that key from there.
Oh, well, yeah, I put it in here so I can roll the window down for this officer like you asked me to do.
Go ahead and roll it down.
Did you not ask me to do it? I rolled it down. I just never took the key back out. Now, I can take the key back out if you would like to.
Roll it down.
It's down.
No, roll it down completely.
Nah, I'm not rolling it down completely. Oh, so now he wants to reach into my car.
I don't even know who you are.
Look, now he's reaching into my car.
I don't know anything about you.
Look at him. He's reaching into my car, opening my door.
I'm not going to ask you again, okay? Do me a favor. Roll down that window.
No, I don't have to roll my window down over there.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm speaking. You know who I am. I gave you my name. I gave you my birthday, and I gave you my motherfucking driver's license number.
Why are you cussing at me?
Because I can. Because now I'm getting irritated. I can curse if I like.
Irritated because I don't know who you are.
I don't care if you're irritated. I can curse if I like.
Why should I care that you're irritated?
I don't care if you care.
Okay then.
I didn't say you had to care.
What is your last name?
I gave you my last name, first name, birthday, and motherfucking driver's license number.
What's your driver's license one more time then?
I gave it to you 2 times.
Well, I need it one more time.
Boom.
38.
Got it. You got it again? God damn, how many times you need it?
Well, I need it several times.
Well, now you have it more than several times. Now you have it more than several times. No, well, take your helmet off. That's your fault. That's your fault you have to wear a helmet, not my fault.
Dude, why are you cussing?
Because I'm irritated now.
Okay then.
I am irritated now. Shit. How fucking hard is that? Motherfucker, you just opened my goddamn door, you piece of shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? You gonna ask me why I'm irritated? Now, is he not doing too much? Do he not have all my information?
I just got here.
No, but as far as you got here, do he not have my information? Did I not just give him my name, date of birth, driver's license number? Now you don't know what you're here? You're right here. See, that's how these police play games. He's right here now. All of a sudden, he didn't witness me give him anything. So you didn't see me give him anything? You didn't hear me give him anything? You just...
I barely hear you in the car.
Oh, now that's your excuse? Okay. So did you hear it?
Nope.
You didn't hear nothing either. You standing right there behind him.
I was behind. Just walking into the car.
Y'all some shit pieces, man. Y'all some pieces of shit, man. Especially you. We already know you a documented piece of shit.
Yeah.
I got all my shit right here. He mad because I won't put it in his hand. I'm not putting it in nobody's hand. I don't trust you. As far as I can throw you. And you're kind of heavy, so it don't look like I can throw you pretty damn far. So definitely won't be handing you shit. You already illegally opened my door. You breached the goddamn door. You reached through the window, opened up my goddamn handle. Try to force my lock open on this side where the other officer at. I had to hold my lock so that he couldn't just open my other damn door. Could you not lean on my car though? Could you not lean on my car? It's already dirty. Appreciate it. You too, thank you. Don't get comfortable, especially you. And he don't even need any of this. He can run the plate and get all this information. That's definitely why I'm not handing it to him, because I know I don't have to. He want to run the stop the way he want to, and I'm running this stop, not him. This is my stop. I predict how this shit go. As long as I don't break the law. He shouldn't even reach to my door. He already in violation right now, so I'm gonna have to come down to y'all station now and file a complaint. Maybe not on y'all too, but definitely on him. Y'all haven't did nothing wrong yet. He wants to. I don't know, you kind of just here. You already kind of lied about not being able to hear, but that's fine. We ain't tripping off that. Your camera rolling? I bet you your camera can hear me, but you can't. You can't hear nothing I'm saying.
Barely.
But you can respond to it, so you can hear it then. That's all I needed to know. Is your camera rolling?
Of course it is.
Better be. You know I don't like you.
Yeah, I know that.
You don't like me either, huh?
Sir, I really don't care, to be honest with you. I deal with a lot of people worse than you.
Worse than me? Who said I was bad?
You just said.
I never said I was
You made
bad.
the assumption that I don't like you.
That don't mean that I'm a bad person because you don't like me. That don't mean you're a bad person. I got personal reasons why I don't like you, though.
Okay, then. I don't have personal reasons why I don't like you.
Okay, that's fine. I
don't know you like that, so why would I not like you?
I don't know you like that either, but I don't like how you handle me, so I don't like you. That's simple, right?
All right, do me a favor. You're getting a citation for 3 infractions, okay?
What's the 3 infractions?
Window tint and no driver's license in possession. Sign for me in the red box, please.
Give me this, man.
You're gonna get a copy of it.
And also, can you put the tint reader on there? Because you didn't put no tint reader on there.
In the state of California, you cannot have any window tint in the front.
No, you definitely can. It has to be a certain amount of tint.
I'll see you in court. How about
it has to be a certain amount of tint.
that?
So are you refusing to put the tint reader on there?
Anything.
Are you refusing to put the tint reader on there?
I'll see you in court.
And also, can I see the reading that you got on the speed reader?
Dude. Sign for me
I am going to sign it. I don't have to sign it at this very moment. I'm asking you questions.
You're not admitting guilt. You're
Well, it don't matter. I'm asking you questions about the traffic stop, so I don't have to sign it at this very moment. I can ask you questions as well.
A1 vehicle code.
And I can ask you questions.
California, you cannot have any window.
I can ask you questions.
And I just gave you an answer.
And I'm asking you more.
If you're
I never said I was going to refuse to sign this. I'm going to sign it just at my leisure.
I just give you an answer.
I'm going to sign it at my leisure though, and I have more questions.
Okay. What's
Now,
the other question?
what was the tint read? I mean, what was the speed read? You got 54 on the 40 with the laser. And how often do you guys redo the
calibration?
The calibration
just got
every 3 years?
Yep, and it got calibrated.
Nah, I think you got to calibrate that a little more often every 3 years. So we're gonna definitely see you in court.
Yep.
And what was your badge number again?
It's right there on the box, sir.
Okay, just making sure I got it all. And why did you reach into my car and open my door?
Because you're failing to provide any form of ID. You're failing to provide.
I failed to provide it, or did I give you my information?
You failed to provide it for me. You failed to give me your insurance documents.
I know I didn't fail to give you anything. All of this is here. All of this is here. I just failed to put it in your hands. You're right. The law doesn't state I have to put it in your hand. It says I have to display it.
Actually, in the state of California,
no, it says display.
When you have a driver's
No.
license,
I'm talking about this. I'm talking about these documents.
Sign for me, red box. I'm done.
I'm talking about these documents. You said what?
We can argue in court. Sign for me, red box.
I'm not arguing. I'm asking questions.
Okay, and I'm done giving you answers.
It's a big difference.
I'm done giving you answers.
It's a very big difference. And if I don't sign, then what?
Then we will go see the judge today, right now, this morning.
Oh, okay. That's what happened?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let me give you some type of signature so I can get you up out your way. All right, you ready to go?
Appreciate it. Yep.
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go when you are.
All righty. Soon as I'm ready, I'm going to sign it.
Okay.
Let me read over it.
Go for it. You're going to get a copy of it, too.
I'm going to read this before I sign it, though.
Okay.
That's all right with you.
Oh, it's more than all right.
Could you not lean on my vehicle, sir?
I'm doing what's best for me.
Could you not lean on my vehicle, sir?
Okay.
You might be damaging it, scratching it. I don't know.
My leisure time.
You might be damaging it, scratching it. I don't know. Could you not lean on my vehicle, sir?
Okay, sir.
Could you not lean on my vehicle, sir?
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Could you not lean on my vehicle? I asked the other officers not to lean on it, and they were professional. I asked the other officers, can they not lean on my car? They were professional. Thank you, you piece of shit.
You're being very immature.
God damn, piece of shit.
Very, very immature.
No, I'm being whatever I want to be because I'm an adult and I can do that.
For a grown-ass 30-year-old man, you're very mature.
You said what?
For a grown-ass 30-year-old, you're very mature.
Could you watch your language?
Nope. I'm not watching my language just like you're not.
You better watch your fucking language.
See what I mean?
Yeah. You're at work though. I'm not. You're at work. I'm not.
Okay.
It's a big difference. You have to stay professional. I don't.
Common courtesy and professionalism.
I don't have to have common courtesy. This America. I can say whatever the fuck I want to.
Just like you gave me your answer. That's the same answer.
This is America. I can say whatever the fuck I like.
And you're right. You have the First Amendment.
Right, but you're at work, so you're supposed to stay professional. You don't supposed to curse at the people of the public.
Sir,
you dumb piece of shit. I'm reading it. I have a reading problem, so I'm reading it slowly.
Start reading.
I'm reading it slowly, so I can make sure I comprehend what's on here.
Okay.
Piece of shit. So you lied on a ticket and put no insurance?
No, I put yes. You do have insurance.
Okay, it looked like you marked it on there. You marked both spots, so I'm not sure what you did.
Well, that's why I circled it. You do have insurance.
Well, what did you circle?
I circled the yes.
Okay, so why is there a mark on the no?
Because I made a mistake.
Oh, because you make a lot of mistakes, obviously.
I'm a human, just like you are.
Nah, you make a lot of mistakes, obviously. How did you make that mistake when I presented you with the insurance when you first was here?
When you failed to provide it to me.
I didn't fail to provide shit. I didn't fail to provide shit. I just didn't give it to you in your hand. I displayed it like the law say.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's one lie he was finna do. Let's read some more. Catching them as we go. And what is this this beat in the race and ethnicity?
Male black.
I'm not black.
Okay. I'll go ahead and correct that later.
I'm African.
Okay.
Black is not a race.
Okay.
So don't motherfucking just put me under anything that you like to think I am. Okay. You could have asked.
You're 1000% right.
You could have asked. It was really easy to fucking ask. I'm not black. What is black? What is black?
Sir, come on, just
No, I'm reading over this ticket because I see errors. I see errors. I don't want to sign this contract.
It's not a contract.
This is contract. If I sign this is me legally binding myself to have to show up in court.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's not admitting to guilt, but it's definitely admitting that I will show up.
Yep.
And they got words on here that I don't agree with, like black.
Okay.
And I'm not black. So that's a couple of issues that I'm having as I'm reading this ticket that you didn't want me to read. You just wanted me to sign like some idiot. Fucking dickhead. Alrighty then. You ready to go?
I'm ready when you are.
Alright, I'm about ready to release you. Just give me a second.
Sounds good, sir.
I'm gonna send you on your way.
You're here for 16 hours. It's all good.
I'm gonna sign this ticket under duress because this officer just told me if I didn't sign the ticket that he was gonna take me in front of a judge right now. That's what he said. Even though I know I don't have to sign it, I'm gonna still just put a marking on it to say I did something. So this is under duress that I'm gonna just mark it.
Thank you, sir. Can I have my pen and my notebook?
Yeah, I'm gonna hand it all to you. Just at my own leisure.
Appreciate you.
Next time, don't open the citizen's door, you piece of shit.
All right, sir. Well, you take care, okay? You have a good day and stay blessed.
Close my fucking door.
Stay blessed, sir.
Close my door, bitch. Shut up, I can put my hand in my pocket. What's your name and badge number? Excuse me, sir. What's your name and badge number? You here?
Are you talking to me?
You.
Huh?
You.
Watch out.
What is your name and badge number? All right, I'll come around. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, can I get you guys' name and badge number? You are on the scene. Okay, failure to ID. That's gonna be units SH8686. And over there, I can't really tell his unit number. He's a piece of shit. Why did you let them fail the ID?
You asked him.
All right, well, I'm gonna make a report on him. You fumbling and bumbling?
Stay blessed, sir.
You fumbling and bumbling?
Not fumbling or bumbling.
Fumbling and bumbling. I'm gonna file a complaint on you too for opening my door.
One thing about having professionalism, sir.
Oh, I'm not at work. I don't have to be professional. Dumbass. Stupid ass. I don't gotta be professional. I don't have to be professional. I'm not at work, you dickhead.
Love you.
Kiss my ass. Fuck off, bitch. So are you still felon ID?
Excuse me?
You still felon ID?
You didn't ask me.
I did. I asked you and her when you guys were up there. Well, what is your name and ID number? Uh-huh. And you? Yeah. And what's your badge number? Because I'm pretty sure both of you guys heard me. You see me coming. You wanted to be a bitch and pull off and be an asshole. Yeah, that's fine. And you, we're going to have a good day. We're definitely going to have a good day. Excuse me. Let me go make my complaint, bitch. Figure out which way to get up in here. Probably from right here. What time y'all open?
Negative. 10:22.
What time y'all open?
Imperial Normandy. That's
what time do y'all open?
10 in the morning.
All right, I'll be back at 10 in the morning right here.
I'll see you here.
I'm not going to go on Imperial or nothing.
Okay.
I'll be right the fuck here. You sure in the fuck will.
I'll see you here.
Why you got your hand on your gun?
Because I don't know what you're reaching for.
I ain't reaching for shit.
Well, get your hands out of your pockets.
I can put my hand in my pocket. It's cold. It's early in the morning. It's 6:30 in the morning.
72 degrees outside here.
Yeah, well, I'm cold. Your body temperature ain't mine. You got on all that shit I don't.
You have a hoodie on.
Yeah. Let me file my complaint. Let me show you the video footage.
Give me 1 second.
Can I get your name and badge number real quick?
Yes, it's Justin Smith.
Justin Smith.
514-952.
514-192?
No. 514-952.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
I don't really appreciate you putting your hand on me because if I do that, yeah. But had I did it before you did that, then you would have been like, "Oh, don't touch me," right? Yeah. Come on. So I don't appreciate what just happened. And how come this isn't accessible to the public anymore?
Because this is just a service center. It's not a full station.
It is.
No.
Nah, it actually is.
Give me 1 second.
This is a public. This is a public building.
You can grab it.
The public should have access in here. So they done locked off the sheriff's station. This gate didn't used to be here. You used to be able to walk right up here. Now they got a code lock on it and a gate over there where the public can't even walk up and come in here and ask questions. Over here, they got the buzz lock. Also, you got to put your code in. So how do the people come here, file reports or anything? They just want to send you to the next sheriff's station like the other guy was trying to tell me. Go to the one on Imperial. That's the main station. No, we're not doing that. We're going to come right here to where you're stationed at. Play these games with me. That's the mayor, if I'm not mistaken. They done got me started early in the morning. You gonna tell me to go somewhere else? Nah, buddy. Doing this right the fuck here. As a matter of fact, let me go out there. Because he gonna probably take forever. Gotta just get that shitty look a couple more times.
Okay.
Pretty ugly face.
Glad you like men.
Okay, sir. I'm ready.
Right, you ready?
Yeah. Tell me what's going on.
I'm about to tell you now. You got the paper so I can, I'm gonna do a report on him. I'm filing a complaint.
No, that's fine. We don't take complaints here.
Oh no, you take complaints here. He's stationed here.
Yeah.
You're here, and I'm gonna give a complaint now.
That's
but the
fine.
law state I can give a complaint to any one of his sergeants or overheads. You're over him, right?
Yeah.
I'm filing my complaint with you.
Well, I'm telling you that I don't have the forms here. This is not a full station.
Listen, you don't have to have a form. You can put it on a blank piece of paper and y'all can file it on a form later. I'm giving you my complaint though right now.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
I'm gonna show you what's going on.
So tell me.
And we need to get this.
Are you recording now?
Yeah.
All right,
Let's get the BS.
So there's no form here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling you the 3 ways we can do it: phone, email, or in person at the station.
I'm in person at the station.
This is a substation.
This is a station though.
No. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call the watch commander that's at the main station, so we can work out make arrangements for you to get your complaint in. Okay.
So let me ask you, how high do the officers go in this building?
There is one lieutenant who works Monday through Thursday usually.
So that's the highest to go here is a lieutenant.
Here, yeah.
So all you need to be able to complain on him is anybody that's over him. So it could have been a training officer, a corporal, a sergeant, or a lieutenant. You guys have them all. And your position is what?
I'm a sergeant.
You're a sergeant.
Yeah.
And you telling me you won't take the complaint.
That's not what I said. I said
no, you really won't. You're telling me that I have to go to the watch commander. You're giving me other ways to do it outside of you taking it, right?
I told you that we're going to work through this. So what I'm telling you right now is I'm going to call the watch commander right now, and we're going to figure out a way so we can get your complaint in.
What I would rather you do first is take down the complaint,
yeah,
rather than go back there and burn all that time, right? I would rather give you my complaint first. Then you can go back there, speak with him, and handle how he's going to obtain it from you.
Okay, well, how about this? What's your name?
I'm not going to give him a complaint anonymously.
Okay, and a callback number for you?
I'm going to give an email, which is going to be Citizen Safety.
Citizen Safety.
National News.
Safety.
News at gmail.com. Yep, Citizen Safety National News.
At gmail.com.
Now, just let him view the whole video. I'm not going to give an address. That's an address right there, an email address. That's how you can address me.
Okay.
And I just let you watch the whole video, right?
Yeah.
So we know what the complaint is. You understand my complaints, right? Where I'm coming from and what issues I have with how he handled that stuff.
Right.
So I don't need to break it down for you again, right? Because you just viewed the evidence, right?
Well, you're going to have to, once it's being investigated, this is the intake. This would be the intake part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll get investigated.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it gets investigated, you have to break it down again.
I'll give you the footage. I won't be breaking down anything. I'll send you guys the footage and then you can break it down.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, then break down your complaints and your grievances about how it went down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Video available.
All you gotta do is give me an email to send it to.
Yeah, very good.
And I'm usually in touch with the lieutenant over there on Imperial. What's his name?
There's a few.
It's not Scott Collins over there. His name is, I want to say, I got a few emails from him. So I got his email over there.
Sure. That's my email.
Right. See?
And you can send that video.
I can send a video or a written complaint here. And you would have to handle it.
Right.
See?
But what I'm not refusing to take your complaint.
But it sounded like it up and look. All right, look. I'll put it to you like this. If I didn't know what I knew and I didn't challenge you on it, you would have sent me out this door to the other place to make the complaint, right or wrong. Because that's what you started with. You was telling me you don't take them here. Yeah. You can go down there to the main building, X, Y, and Z, right? Up until I started to push the issue about it. And now we're getting some stuff done now, right? Had I did not know what I knew, I would be out the door heading over there, right?
Well, that's your perception of it.
But that's what you were trying to have me do then, right or wrong? Maybe, okay, watch this. Maybe you feel like I took it wrong. So reiterate what you were telling me in the beginning.
We take complaints to the watch commander.
But the first thing you said was, we don't take complaints here, right?
Because there is no watch commander here.
But you did say y'all don't take complaints here, right?
Because so you're missing.
But the first time you didn't add there was no watch commander. I had to ask you further questions up until why you don't, right?
I don't know why we're arguing about this.
No, we're not arguing. I'm just asking some questions for clarification and for transparency, right? In the beginning, I asked you, and you told me you just don't take complaints here. You didn't add the fact that you didn't have a watch commander here until about 5 minutes into our conversation, right?
Well, if that's what you perceive.
No, tell me if I'm wrong.
No, in my recollection of it, it was very close to.
But did you mention it in the same sentence of "we don't take complaints here"? You didn't say that altogether.
You're asking me to recall words that I put together in a sentence Right. 20 minutes ago.
Right,
And
because I was
can't do
paying
that.
attention. I was paying attention. So if you wasn't paying attention,
If it's an issue, it was on camera. It was on my camera, and I can review it, and then I can adjust the way that I approach people.
There you go. See, that's as long as you're able to do that. Because at first you were just basically sending me out the door. We don't do them here. You got to go to the main building. We don't have watch commanders. X, Y, and Z. Once I started asking questions, then we got down to this.
Well, here we are.
Here we are now.
Yeah.
And now I have your card.
You sure do.
Email. And if I have any other questions or any other details I want to add to it, I can send them here. And I can also write out my complaint in my own words, right, and send it here. And then that way you can forward this email to the watch commander.
Yeah, I could do that. You can send anything that you got on this to that email, and I'll take it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, that's all I needed. I'll get out your hair. Okay. Nice to meet you. And hope this the guy we're gonna hold accountable, y'all, man, if he don't do his job. Y'all remember Officer Smith. We're gonna write, and we're gonna write, and we're gonna write. Is this the mayor over here, right?
That is the council. Mayor's right there, yeah.
Yeah, because I just was down in Lawndale yesterday. They did really good down there at the community center. They nice people. And I'm expecting them to hold y'all accountable as well. So we gonna get down to the bottom of this, man. I don't like how I was treated. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't understand. And again, why is this not accessible to the public anymore? Because this, let me say what I got to all. This is the City of Lawndale Sheriff Department. Now the other sheriff department is not in Lawndale, right? The one on Imperial.
Are you asking me questions?
Yeah, that's a question. No, okay. Yeah. But the other department is not in Lawndale, right?
It is in the city of LA, but let me explain it to you. I am stationed out of South LA Station, not Lawndale. There is no Lawndale station. This is a service center, as you see written on there, which means it's only serviced 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, weekends and holidays off.
And one of the services that you guys provide will be citizen complaints and things of that nature, right?
As a sheriff's department, we do.
Right. Also here.
But what I'm telling you is that it is only a service center that provides limited services, and it's
okay.
Not a
So
full
what are the
station.
services that you guys offer here for the public, in particular?
The deputies are here to take reports for people that come here. There's a dispatcher here from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
So you guys just don't take officer complaints here? Because you just said you take reports.
That is not true. But we take complaints by internet, by phone call, or the watch commander at the main station.
And but just not here in person.
But there's no watch commander here to take the complaint because it's not a full station.
But let's just be honest. He don't have to be present to take it. As long as a sergeant or someone over the officer takes it, write it down, and you can forward it to him, right?
And that's what we've done. And we
because I pushed the issue.
Well, that's your view. Is there anything else that you need?
No, that's it. I'm irritating you, man. Oh my God.
We're just going over the same thing.
I can understand that. We got it done. I appreciate you. Have a good one, man.